Okay. We're back on my end.
Look, IG, Facebook. Now, Ty, you know, since they want to interrupt you.
Yeah, people, I mean, it's algorithm, you know, you can't play music. I don't know who you are, so you can't play our music. Yeah, that part. Now, like I was saying, I grew up on Southside Providence. DJ Buck's my mentor. I did my first party when I was 15, so I started saying started when I was 15. I actually started when I was 13. But you know, back then it took me years to practice YouTube. Now we got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. You can just copy somebody else and go forward. We had nobody to teach us. We had to hear it and do it. So, and that took time. I spent hours. When they said to master something takes 10,000 hours, they wasn't playing. They wasn't playing.
Look, now you also mentioned to me yesterday while we was talking, you actually grew up next to Ed Cooley, actually hang out.
Right, so
when he was younger.
I grew up on Sumter Street on South Side of Providence, and my street, it was the first block from Broad to Emerson. That's the first block. Was Xavier, Eric Winters, one of the first rap groups in the state of Rhode Island. Actually, the first rap hip hop group in the state of Rhode Island. Eric Winters, his name is Xavier. It was him, Buck, Al Shell, and Brooksy. Then across the street from me, 2 houses over opposite side was Abdullah. Opposite side is my house. 7 houses down was Coach Eddie Cooley, which you know, Sweet 16.
Shout out to Fryers making it to Sweet 16. It's March Madness. Look, I'm a North Carolina fan, so you know we had a big one yesterday. We knocked off the national champion.
Oh yeah.
So we still in it. We still got a long way to go. But look, it is March Madness. If you made a bracket, it's busted. You already know. I'm not even gonna ask if anyone's bracket survived.
Oh,
it's busted.
No one's bracket. Then the first day when they went on Kentucky lost or whoever was lost. Yeah. Everybody's bracket died. 98% of people's bracket died. It was done. That's it. It's a wrap. You hear the music is over.
Exactly. Alright, so right now we basically just sear up, just basically quick browning on our corned beef. Get this out of our pan. Add a little more oil. We're gonna start sauteing our onions. And now in our other pan, we'll also get this started. We're gonna saute our cabbage in here. We're gonna let that get hot. Now, Ty, you know, so you started at 15. You know, it was your first party.
Yeah.
What was that first party like for you?
It was at Harambe House at Brown University. So here I am, a 15-year-old kid with college students, DJ. It was actually Bucky at the party. They came to my mom's house, asked my mom, Miss Sue, can I bring some Thai with? My mother just looked at her, bring my son home safe. So I went there, when Buck let me get up for like a half hour. The transition, people didn't even realize that Buck wasn't DJ anymore. Until one girl said, Buck, you're doing real good. She said, how am I doing good if I'm dancing with you? Because he's literally on the other side of the table. And pointed at the top, and I'm like this, I'm 5'5". I mean, I'm 6 feet now, but 15, I'm 5'5". And then you see this little figure with headphones that's bigger than my head. That's how the headphones back in the day, DJing. And they was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's my little brother. I'm not his brother, but you know. So, I loved it though. It was, ever since then I knew I was gonna do it for like long term. And here it is now. I'm 52 years old, I've been doing it 37 years now.
Nice. That's longevity right there.
That's the only profession you can get into, and no matter how old you get, you can continue to do it. I mean, granted, I have a real life, real job, but you know what I'm saying.
Alright, so right now, we're putting our sweet potatoes. We have our potatoes in the pan. Basically just gonna kind of keep that down, let that brown, and then we'll start mixing that. In our other pan, we're going to. Are those potatoes cooked? Are the potatoes? Yes. my potatoes and sweet potatoes are pre-cooked already. I cooked them for about 10 minutes just so they can get just a bite. So when we cook them in the pan, they're not too soft, but they're not too crunchy. Now, seasonings wise on this dish, you want to be very careful. Our corned beef already has a lot of salt from the brining, from the packages basically, so we just added a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Our cabbage, we're going to add some apple cider vinegar.
Trying to get saucy in here.
We'll add a little bit of salt to our cabbage.
Chef Tarik got a new follower.
Who followers?
Kiori.Ramsey.
Kiori.Ramsey.
That's a new follower.
Shout out to everybody that follow me. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now. As I make a mess in the kitchen.
Yeah, show you what you're doing over here. That's what my people are doing over here.
Look.
We're doing it right. We're doing it right over here. We're doing it right. I know y'all hungry.
Everybody that's on DJ Ty Lyfe live as well. Also, shout out to the pregame podcast. DJ Incredible, Thompson, Bree, Wole, man. If y'all haven't checked that episode out, go check it out on Spotify right now. Yo, this kid's big. That's stank.
The vinegar's getting here.
It's the vinegar, you got it. But yeah, look, go check the episode out with me on it on Spotify and all your streaming platforms. Great conversation, great energy, great vibes, great tequila.
Great tequila.
It was a blast being on this. And look, and DJ Incredible is gonna be on the show next week as well. We're excited for that one as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. We're gonna talk even more about it.
Funny dude, DJ Incredible.
Huh?
DJ Incredible's a funny dude.
Yo, yeah. He had me rolling.
Feels right there.
Never forget the failure.
Alright, our peppers. Season them with salt. Season them with pepper.
Oh. You see it? Call it.
Yeah.
Now, Ty, was there any mixtapes that you put out? Oh, did you ever get into that scene?
You don't want me to stop with this. So, all right, I'll go by the best generation of hip hop, which is the 90s.
Okay.
So when I graduated from Howard I graduated in 95. But when I came back, I was DJing. The first person to have a J card, the mixtape case, it's called a J card, the inlet. The first person to have a color J card was me. I wasn't the first person to make a mixtape, obviously. But I was the first person to have a color J card. J1 Wilson made it for me. Shout out to J1. He did big things back then. He's still doing big things now. Yeah. So in the 90s, I say the best year for hip hop mixtapes wise in Rhode Island. And it was the 90s, like 97. I had mine. I had my mixtape. Fred had his. Lefty had his. Ruckus put his first one out. DJ Ruckus. Shout out to Ruckus. And mine's Fred's. DJ Break number 11 was out. Curdy Cut had a mixtape. Rest in peace, Curdy Cut. You know, he's one of the founders back in the day. Buck had his out, of course. So, I mean, that was the best year, I think, for hip hop. You couldn't beat it. 90s, you couldn't beat the 90s.
Yep.
But I think mixtape wise in Rhode Island was 97. Yes, 97. Matter of fact, you know, the person who started the show with you, DJ Lefty, had a shirt made and had his DJ Lefty, DJ Break, whatever. But remember they say out of sight, out of mind. I haven't lived in Rhode Island for years.
Yeah.
So when Lefty made it, I just came back to Rhode Island. And when he did it, I was like, Lefty, what? He said, oh, this mixtape I mixed is one of mine. Lefty's like, I said, remember I mixed it in your house. He was like, I completely forgot. He apologized. So when he did it was on a Facebook post. When he posted it, he added me. But somebody already took the original post and made a t-shirt with it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't on the t-shirt. But it is what it is. No big deal. Like I said, outside of the mind. Oh, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. Look, so right now we added our cabbages to our sweet potatoes and our potatoes. We're adding our corned beef.
Kayla asked, where's the Sazon or the Old Bay?
Where's the Old Bay?
We're actually not going to use Old Bay today, but we're using a little Cajun seasoning. My own little blend.
She said, all I've seen is salt and pepper so far. That ain't adding up.
Wow, really?
Kayla, I was just at your house Thursday. We had a nice, we had a lot of food. Shout out to you. We had some great food. Had a great time. Planned our sushi episode, which is April 10th. So make sure you guys watch that one when Chef Kayla comes back on. Oh man, why you roasting me already? Why you roasting me?
You want to see who's cooking? In between music, I gotta listen to music pretty fast because the outlet.
Well, just for Kayla.
Jump on his, you can see it live. It's all good. Yeah, I know y'all love y'all. I love y'all too. Yeah, we're doing the 90s thing. The 90s is the best of hip hop and R&B. Like, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. I'll wait.
I'm 97, so I
I'll
agree.
wait. Yeah, my son was born in 96, so yeah, I'll wait. Matter of fact, the
2000.
color J card, that mixtape color J card,
Yep.
I got my son on the cover.
Okay.
And it's on my Instagram, so if you go to my Instagram picture, you'll see it. It was 97. It was that's my first mixtape, but that was the mixtape we're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
The color. It's his baby picture, and it says the next generation. And what's my son do now? DJ Huey X. Yeah, that's his name, Huey X. His name is Tremel, but he goes by Huey X, and he's a DJ as well.
Okay.
And he's doing his thing.
Keeping it in the family.
You don't gotta follow my footsteps. I don't tell my kids what they should and shouldn't do. I just support them no matter what they do.
So this is actually a question we actually talked about on the podcast. Because we talked about Aretha Franklin's granddaughter. She was on American Idol, and Lionel Richie kind of said, gave her the no, but basically kind of said, you did great, but you're not ready yet. And it's one thing they brought up was like, if you have someone, your parent or grandmother, grandfather, or someone like that who is in that
nepotism,
basically. So, but in the sense of, would you name drop their name, or if people know them, do you live up to that expectation? Basically,
my son doesn't use my name.
Okay.
When he DJed, matter of fact, my son DJed a party at the CD Club in East Providence. Yep. They was like, oh, young man, you did a good job. And he was like, yeah. He's like, how long did you do this? He said, I learned from my pops. And he's like, who's your father? He said, yeah, Ty. He's like, Ty Lyfe? He's like, yeah. Is your father? Like, yeah. He's like, yeah. He never told nobody. I was like, oh, no wonder why. Because, Ty been doing it for years. I'm like, the name dropping, it gets you so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? They say, BS, it only gets you so far.
Yep.
Then your true self comes. If you have skills, it'll show. If you don't have skills, so. Well, skills, talent, whatever.
Somebody wants to know about your Cajun blend.
My Cajun blend. Y'all don't even know about my Cajun blend. No, my Cajun blend. It has salt, white pepper.
Good.
Salt, white pepper, paprika, cayenne, brown sugar.
Yo, you still one time, boy.
Old Bay is in it as well.
It's a good show. Give him a call. Get set it up.
He's talking to his wife too.
I'm a little loud.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, salt, white pepper, brown sugar, paprika, cayenne, Old Bay. What else I put in? A little bit of salt, a little black pepper as well.
They want to know if they can buy it, though.
Ooh, not yet. But it will come soon.
Soon come.
Now we have our pot of water on so we can poach our egg. We have vinegar in here and salt, which will help it coagulate and form.
Use a word that's not big.
Use it what?
Use a word that Like dumb it down for dummies like me.
What word?
You said coagulate. Like what's that?
You know what coagulate is?
No.
So the vinegar in it is going to help the egg form into its outer shell, basically.
Thank you.
He's still on it.
That's
I
okay.
do.
He's still in the blank space.
I do. I understand it.
Not it.
Get the spin in there.
Oh, there you go.
It's not the same.
Well, that's good. No, it's not anymore. It's alright. So our egg, we're gonna let this poach for 3 minutes.
Say it again.
You want me to say it again?
Oh my god, again.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have TikToks going as well. And we see our TikTok is real feisty right now.
Okay,
Our poached egg will go for 3 minutes. Did you get that?
Yes.
Alright, good. We're gonna turn our pan off over here. Now, Ty, this has been a big topic, you know, in the last 2 weeks, basically.
Here we go. He's opening the door. Here comes the bull.
I'm telling y'all now, I'm just instigating this whole thing. Okay, so don't take anything I say personally. Don't take anything serious that I'm saying. But you know, it was 2 weeks ago. You know, shout out to Lad was on the franchise report. He gave his top 10 DJ list all the time. Now, to him, it was his opinion, so we can't take it out of context. It's his opinion. Now,
that's their perspective, their opinion, how they viewpoint.
we respect his opinion, and we can talk about it, and you know, you can say who was on your list as well. But Ty's actually the one that actually brought it to my attention because I actually didn't know about it until Thursday when we talked.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about his list?
His list is his list. Like at the end of it, like I said, like I told you then, it's his opinion, so it's based off how his perspective in life and where he's at in his life. But me here, he missed a couple people, and he did more relevant people as of now. But you gotta, when I think of top 10 DJs of all time in Rhode Island, you gotta take in consideration the people that was there. Like, you don't understand how far back this music thing really goes.
Yeah.
Like hip hop and R&B. People don't. All right. So example, like I said, I gave you an example like Buck. Buck taught me.
Yep.
Buck's rival was DJ Austin. Bobby Owls, one of my good friends. Bobby Owls. That was Buck's rival. He should have been in there. DJ Twin, rest his soul. He should have been in there. These are people who started doing the clubs when we were still kids, who paved the way for us. You know, I think it should have been there, but that's, like I said, at the end of the day, it's also a matter of perspective and opinion. Like, when I think of best of all time, same premise like rap, I would go all the way back to Rockham and stuff like that. You say Jay-Z now, yes, whatever, but back then, I'd have to incorporate all the folks. These young kids, you guys got it easy. Plug and play, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying you don't have skills, but at the same time, it's easier for you.
Yeah.
So I would say Mike Nice, Big League, Lefty, Fred, not because they're, you know what I'm saying, we all grew up together. Dog, people sleep on Simon. DJ Dog, people sleep on Dog. I'm trying to tell you. Rest his soul, Curry Cut. Or even, believe it or not, Glenn Robinson from High Tone Records. Glenn the Iceman Robinson, yo. I'm trying to tell you. Quiet as kept. My boy Paulie Lopez, DJ Ondor. People don't even realize how good of a DJ Paulie really is. Who else? You know what I'm saying, there's so many others I can name to that 7.
Add yourself to that list.
I'm not gonna add myself to the list because that's being biased. You know what I'm saying, it's an opinion, though. So I'm not gonna add me to it because it's being biased. You asked me others, you didn't say me. I would say the only reason why I would add myself to it is because I opened the door for so many DJs. Like Lefty and Fred and Craze formed the 18 DJs. People don't know that I brought Lefty with me to DOM. You know what I'm saying? Lefty didn't get a start from me, he always was DJing. But I brought Lefty with me to DOM. I brought Crazy with me to DOM. These guys started doing it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they branched off from there. I started DJ concert to the Strand. I brought Lefty with me to the Strand. Yeah. Lefty branched off from there and just built on that. So, I mean, there's so many different things. That's why I wouldn't add myself, but I'm there. But, I said Twin. Oh, DJ Snap as well. You can't forget about Snap. There's so many DJs that just laid the foundation. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the new DJs now. Like one of my favorite DJs to this day, Sharon, DJ Lady Rock. I love her. Yo, I don't know what it is. It's just that I guess could we have similar vibes, like how we play our music. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, but Sharon, Lady Rock, I love her. She does her thing. does her thing.
Now,
Put DJ Craze in there too.
now, as we just said, it's all opinions. It's his opinion, Lad's opinion, everyone's opinion. That's all it is. So it's not a big deal. But you know, I mentioned it a few weeks ago. The franchise was on the show. I want to see some DJ battles.
Oh, we just had Sharon just hosted a DJ blend battle in July of last year.
There we go. See?
It came in fifth, but okay, so but it was like, it is what it is.
There we go. If we really want to settle some things, let's get a DJ battle.
Well, that's what J.O. Dennis posted on Facebook, because when it came on, he posted up J.O. Dennis the bar.
Yeah.
They posted on Facebook, they put $500 up to have a DJ battle.
Ooh.
I said it to franchise, and he was like, no.
So you can,
He explained it how I expected it.
So now you can do it. Now you can work with J.O. Dennis, you can cook and have DJ battles. You can have the cooking battle, DJ battle.
I like him.
Stirring pot.
We're gonna be stirring the pot in the DJ battle in the kitchen.
See? You got cooking battle, DJ battle, all one of these. Help people for
Yo,
both.
we already had Battle of Chefs.
Yes.
JL, let's talk.
Why not the next one be Battle of Chefs 3 DJs?
Yeah.
Some of y'all want to get your anger out? Who want to battle? I want to see it.
Ooh, I want to see it.
I want to see it. I want look.
Actually, the reason why I want to see it, I'm greedy. I like to eat.
You got
I'm not concerned about it because I can get in this battle with anybody. I don't care who you are. I
Look,
don't care who you are, what you're from, what generation, whether you was born yesterday or 200 years ago. I put myself in a show set any day. I put the cash in the pocket and let's go.
Who want that smoke with Ty Lyfe? Who want that smoke?
No qualm. I'm not afraid.
like I said, I'm just saying instigate.
Ty Lyfe is ready.
I love it though. All right, let's get to playing this. Wait, come on, kid. Get the camera ready. You want to holding me up?
Get strapped.
Yeah, you holding me up. All right, so we have our mold here, so we're gonna basically press down on our dish.
Drew finally joining the live.
Drew, shout out Drew. He's at a photo shoot right now in Boston. He's doing his thing. Second Human, make sure you guys are following Second Human on Instagram. It's phase 1, Nightfall. Big project is coming. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Let's take our poached egg. Put that right on top.
So is this gonna be like one of those $50 plates that you only get like a fourth of it?
No, this isn't a $50 plate. I actually did something similar to this on Block Island, so that's why it kind of gave me like the idea of doing something like this. Anyway, shout out to Chef Eric, shout out to Chef oh my God, I'm blanking. Denny and Erica. I'm sorry.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, as long as they don't fall over. There you have it, ladies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you guys have it. We have our corned beef and hash with the cabbage and our poached egg. There it is.
You gotta do the Rachel Chef Tarik pose.
We're gonna bring this over to DJ Ty.
Oh, I gotta show my people.
Show the live.
You see that, right? You see that, right? I told you I'm finna eat. Y'all thought I was playing.
Explain to us live what you made.
This boy makes
Look, to Ty's live as well. We made our St. Patrick's Day corned beef and cabbage hash with a poached egg. Look.
There it is.
Tell them where they can find the live.
Oh, you can always find us every Sunday here at 11 a.m. at cheftarik.co, Chef Tarik 401 on Facebook. I'm ready to try this.
I'm gonna eat in a minute. Body's gonna show everybody. Look.
Show
Right here. There's no way you can
gotta promote.
He's got a TikTok. He's got a Facebook. He's got an Instagram. He's got a Twitter. He's got a YouTube. He got email. If you can't call him, then something's was really wrong because it's modern technology. You take one click of a button, you can hit every social media outlet there is.
I don't even have a Twitter on there. I don't use Twitter.
No, listen, Twitter is like this.
Twitter's a lot of things. Twitter is probably the most toxic app we have. Let's just be honest, like
Toxic.
it is.
I'm finna eat. Hold on. I'm gonna try this. Y'all gotta see this. I'm greedy, yo. Finna hit the. I gotta go. I gotta finish eating. No funny business. I'm serious. Y'all know me. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. I love everybody. It's out of respect and love. But this right here, I gotta go.
Look, the best part is he didn't even break into the egg yet. He didn't even.
I need to yoke it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. All right, so I know I'm good. Love y'all.
Yeah. Yes. Yo, jigga man, be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toes.
We going back on. So next week, tune in. We're gonna have
Next week we have DJ Incredible. We're not done here, so y'all might as well just jump in on mine right now. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We have plenty of announcements to go. We still want to see more of his reactions.
Yo, I wanna stop because I love music. I wanna stop the music to eat, but I got a job to do. So I'm like torn. I'm like,
and we gotta change the song.
eat. I'm like, no, I can't live my life like this anymore.
Look, while he's doing that, we gonna get into our announcements already. April 10th, because that's coming up soon. Chef Kayla said she want to roast me already today. I don't know why. Chef Kayla is coming back on April 10th for our sushi episode. We have some fire sushis we're gonna do.
So I'm pausing you on that one. So my birthday is April 7th, and I love sushi, but I love cooked
And
sushi.
You're not gonna be here.
I am gonna be here.
You're gonna be back?
I'm gonna be back.
Let's go! Y'all should be back for that episode. Let's get it.
What you say? If you were gonna be here.
I know.
I am gonna be here April 10th.
So I know.
So why'd you say? Why you
Because I want, what are they called? California rolls.
That's on the list.
Yes.
That's on the list. I don't know what the whole point of that was.
I just wanted to make it like an announcement, you know. I'm gonna be back. That's my
She made it
birthday.
sound like she wasn't gonna be here and she wasn't coming back that day.
I am. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. April 10th, Chef Kayla will be back on that show. Make sure you guys tune in for that as well. Each episode we're gonna do something special for you guys as well. April 30th though, y'all already know what it is. Battle of the Chefs 2, exclusively on YouTube. Stevie DoorDash, Miss A Block.
Yeah.
They got some spicy things cooking up. The trash talk is heating up.
Oh, the ingredient.
Team Steve up in the building.
We still need to pick out their ingredients. So DJ Ty, we also have, we need our DJs to pick whose side they are as well. So DJ Ty.
So I'm gonna show up and eat just to eat. So I'll let you know that. I'm not taking sides because I'm greedy and my stomach dictates. Mine, I'm like I'll be biased because but mentally be biased. But stomach will tell the truth.
So
palate and stomach.
So now you're indecisive and you haven't had any of their foods, which is crazy because you actually have. We're a close family and stuff like that, so you even haven't had my mom's food.
But you see my food. Me and me used to work at KFC together. He got KFC, I was back there cooking, and he was on the register.
So now we need 3 taste testers. DJ Ty,
I'm coming.
Would you like to be a taste tester?
Doors open.
One judge.
I'll be a judge. I volunteer my services.
There you go. DJ Ty, that's 1 judge. We need 2 more. Who wants to judge the battle of the year until I get my next battle? Not Matt. Matt's not doing it. No, Matt's not doing it. But also we need one is secret ingredient for both of them that they have to incorporate in their dish. So if you guys have suggestions,
sardines.
Put them in the chat.
It says sardines.
You're gross. I wouldn't even give that to my hatred enemy.
Add that one chip.
No, that I wouldn't give that. I wouldn't give that to my enemy.
Alright, what is his opinion?
Now, what's in the secret ingredient you think I should give?
And so, what do you think?
So, we don't know what they're making until the day of. But, yes.
So it's a mystery challenge.
Yes, they got to pick their dishes, but I'm giving them each one ingredient that they have to incorporate into their dish.
Cumin.
Ew.
What's a cumin?
Cumin, because cumin's tough.
The season.
Cumin's tough, though. When I told you yesterday, we had a conversation yesterday when I graduated in Howard. I used to live on Pine Street with Johnson Wells students, and now he's Shayu Fitzgerald. He's a chef now, Chef Shayu. So I know all my seasonings. So yeah, that's a tough one too.
Someone in the chat said turmeric.
Turmeric.
Turmeric, they all say they're similar. That's tough too.
Earthy type of taste.
Yeah.
Spices, blends.
Sardines.
You just said pepper. They don't put pepper in their dish.
Orange Mama said cumin is on point.
Who said that?
Orange Mama.
Orange Mama said
Mima. Hi, Mima. Yeah, I just love Mima. She's my favorite auntie.
But yeah, Battle of the Chefs, April 30th. Make sure you guys subscribe to YouTube so you guys can watch exclusively on YouTube. Also, Ty gonna be here. Also, make sure you guys check out the pregame podcast on Spotify. It's out now. You guys can hear me on there talking that talk with them. It's a fun episode. The Mix and Pop podcast is coming very soon as well. Me and Chef Drewski. We got a lot of things in store for that, so stay tuned. Of course, aprons, merchandise. You guys can always order from us, meal preps. And it's getting hot outside, you guys. The sun's out today. It's nice. Oh, make sure you guys book me for y'all catered events, y'all Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, baby showers. They said father prison release parties.
What? What is that?
They said they do them on the podcast. So if you got a prison release party coming,
That's real. That's real. People locked up for so long. They have a party.
Like Boys in the Hood.
yeah,
They had a prison release party.
there you go. If you need,
It's like in Florida, they call it a jump party. Jump party? Jump, not jump like day one people. Because he just jumped out of prison. They say, there's a song by the way, Chris. They thought PC party starters, Chris. He just said my dog just jumped. And after you play that in the club back in the day in Tampa. My dog just jumped. Hey, they're like, and if whoever and that person there, everybody gives them money. It's crazy. They give people come out their pocket money, buy drinks, whoever it is, male or female, don't matter.
okay, look.
Yeah, it's real.
For your jump parties, book me for that as well. I'm here for it all. But DJ Ty Lyfe, thank you for being on the show today.
No, thank you for inviting me.
It was a pleasure. Where can they find you?
Tell the boss, thank you for inviting me.
I got you.
She's on the live right now.
Yeah, she's there.
Thank you for inviting me. So on Instagram, Ty Lincoln, my last name like the president. Ty Lincoln _DJ Ty Lyfe. Facebook Ty Lincoln. Snapchat DJ Ty Lyfe. Twitter Ty Lincoln. I got so many. Just get Ty Lincoln in and I'll pop up. Trust me, any social media I pop up. TikTok, I pop up. Trust me.
There y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of our show. Thank you guys. Yo, come on. Stop holding me up. You ready?
Yes.
You sure? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching today. Have a great Sunday and the rest of the day.
We are good.
DJ Ty,
Yeah, I'm good.
take us out.
You're good.